Hello, MapleBob23 here for the MapleBob23 channel. I'm here today reviewing the first two volumes of the Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars box set. And by review, it's not like a positive or negative thing. It's just a review of my memory of reading them, more or less. So the first book is called To Battleworld and Beyond. It features the cover of The Return of Spider-Man. Now this book is not a straightforward story. There are 7 full comic books represented here, which usually feature the ending of a story arc that a character is in. For instance, the first one and the best one is Spider-Man fighting the Hobgoblin. And then there, after about 7, the next 7 are about what happens when the heroes come back. Like this is from the first episode of Spider-Man after he comes back from the Secret Wars. I liken it to the Magnetron Pattern. A magnetron is just a giant tube that generates microwaves. But this is how it's represented schematically. So you have 8 circles around a larger circle. So, you know, in my mind, Spider-Man goes into one circle and he ends up at Battleworld. Iron Man comes in through one circle, he ends up at Battleworld. That's not how it literally is in the book. They all kind of just go onto a spaceship and it transports them there. But I like my way better. It's like, because each story ends with the superhero, each story going to Battleworld ends with the superheroes entering a archway and then vanishing, and then there's like a thing at the end, to be continued in Secret Wars 1. This, I also see it as kind of a book of lore. You probably don't actually need it to enjoy the main story, but it fills in some information. There's a prologue that tells you who Molecule Man is. It goes, you know, it gives you little clips from comic books going back to Fantastic 420. It chronicles the first time the Beyonders are mentioned in a story, and then leading up to the event, it has little clips from different books where, you know, say Professor X is getting a terrible headache, or Vision of the Avengers is knowing something is going on, and it's just like all this kind of premonition. Spider-Man is fighting, and suddenly his spider sense go off the chart, stuff like that. And then there's a little bit of epilogue that discusses Spider-Man's new costume and discovering exactly what that is. And when Iron Man comes back from Battleworld, his armor has been upgraded also, but it's unstable. It doesn't quite work all the time. He might intend to make a hole of a certain size, a crater of a certain size, and he'll wipe out a city. So it was a difficult adjustment coming back from Battleworld, which is this book. This is the first Secret Wars book, and it was 12 issues. That's all it was. There was no extras in this book, which is fine because, you know, we already know from my unpacking video that there's a whole bunch of backstory in there, and there's a little bit of an introduction in the first book. And this story was just really, really good. There are times, like, I remember just really, really enjoying issue 7, which nothing really happened. It's in the middle of the story, but somehow that it was just, I felt very satisfied after I had read it. And I guess that's what the purpose of a comic book writer is to make you enjoy an ongoing story and come back next month. So all in all, these first 2 volumes, you know, they're beautifully done. I love the artwork. I'm not as big a fan of the artwork today, where a lot of it is computer generated. It just, you know, here it looks like somebody worked on it, whereas I'm sure people worked on the computer generated ones, but it just looks too perfect. So that's my brief review of the first 2 volumes of Secret Wars. If you like this video, give it a like. If you have any comments, please say so in the comments, and please subscribe. Thank you.